How many of you are truly scared of getting out of your houses now that the lockdown is slowly being removed? And how many of you feel susceptible to the COVID-19 infection as you leave the safety of your homes? This is Dr. Lenny DeCosta, a geriatric physician, a functional medicine expert, and the author of the upcoming book, Is Your Doctor Keeping You Sick? My dear friends, yes, the lockdown is slowly getting removed. Many in the green zone, it's very lax already. But soon, all of us across the country will also have the lockdowns removed. But the COVID infection has not gone anywhere. It's right where it is, in the same hometown that you are in your environment. So do you feel susceptible? Do you feel that you will be one of those who will get it as you get out? Do you feel scared that there might be a second bump that people talk about? Well, my dear friends, we don't have the answers to this. And we can't live our lives in fear. Because it's always said, if you fear something, you will manifest it. You will see it in reality. This is what has been written. This has been what a lot of the good leadership books, personal development books talk about. And it is seen to be a fact whenever I have experienced. Whatever you fear always comes true. You fear that you're going to get sick, you actually get sick. You fear that you're going to lose some money, you lose some money, because that is what your mind perceives, and that is what becomes a reality. So yes, we cannot live our lives in the fear of COVID-19. So what are we going to do? So let's talk about a couple of facts that have come out now that we have been grappling this disease for the last 2 months. One of the major facts is that 80% of the people who are actually infected do not show any symptoms. They're completely asymptomatic. That means the disease doesn't affect them. But they can infect somebody else as long as the virus is alive in them. Out of the balanced 20%, only 4 or 5% will actually end up in a very serious condition in the ICU if you do not take care of them early. The remaining 15% will show you some symptoms of the disease that can progress to a serious phase if nothing is done and if you don't treat it well. But is it a fact that these 80% who do not show signs may not at all get the disease? No. Or is it a fact that those 20% will definitely get it? No. It's all interchangeable. It's all something that can move from one side to the other. And the more you try and prevent it and get your immune system working the way it's supposed to, the chances of that 5% landing up in the hospital also drastically goes down. So, having said this, what is it that you need to do? During this video, I am going to offer you a few tips that you can continue remaining healthy. This is for those who remain in that 80% and those 15% who may get sick at home. For those who are having other comorbid conditions and who think they're susceptible, and whom most of the experts around the world are talking of you being susceptible. Yes, for them, we have developed specific protocols that we can only implement maybe in your homes with our teams there, or in our clinics that's across the country, wherever my colleagues do practice functional medicine. But for the rest of you, the large majority of you, I think what I'm going to tell you is going to be of great importance, because it's going to help you be healthy, and you'll be able to ensure that even if you get the disease, it will not affect you at all. So what are these? To start with, you need to sleep well. You can't be staying late night up watching TV and sleeping for the short hours. You need to have that 6, 7, 8 hours of sleep every day, and sleep well. Having said this, you need to get up and do your exercise daily. I know many of us have been at home. We've not been able to go for our walks. We've not been able to go to the gym. You can work out at home. I've said this in my earlier videos. I'm saying it now. Exercise is an integral part of ensuring that your immune system works well. It also is a great de-stressor. So the third thing that you need to do is stop stressing. So you need to do yoga at home, you need to exercise, and you need to keep your mind calm. Don't think about what is going to happen and what is going to happen because of what has already happened. Think about today, that you need to stay calm so that you can handle whatever happens as it comes. Because if you are stressed out, you can do nothing about it. You're only going to dampen the immune system further, because you're going to have a whole lot of cortisol release, and you're going to keep your immune system in a state of flux, which when attacked by a virus can cause you problems. So stop stressing, sleep well, exercise daily, do yoga. These are the first three. Then you need to look at eating healthy. So when I say you need to look at eating healthy, it's something that I have been talking about in a lot of my videos before this. The most important thing is you need to have foods that are healthy for your gut, that do not strain your gut and do not create an inflammation there. Because what happens when there's an inflammation in the gut, it keeps your immune system in that state of hyperreactivity. And this hyperreactive immune system causes the cytokine storm in COVID-19, which causes so many deaths. So if you don't want that to happen, you want your immune system calm, cool, and ready to act when it is needed, and act the way it is supposed to, not hyperreact, then you need to have very, very healthy foods. So the fifth specific instruction to you is eat healthy foods. When I say healthy foods, eat foods that are not going to create or make your immune system go into a state of hyperactivity. And what are those foods? Stop all wheat products, all milk products. Keep these out of your diet, at least during these days. You have a lot of local veggies, local fruits. Local veggies and local fruits are going to give you a lot of the minerals, even if they're less now, but you get a lot of minerals and vitamins which help you and your immune system to work better. Reduce the amount of grains that you have, because it creates a lot of carb content in your food, which kind of raises the sugar, specifically if you are on that impaired glucose tolerance level or pre-diabetic stage or obese. And of course, avoid sugars and all those aerated drinks, colas and everything else that can actually create a sugar high in you. So these are the foods you need to avoid. What you need to eat is fresh, good vegetables and fruits grown preferably locally. No better time now, because we're not getting too many fruits and vegetables from elsewhere in the country or the world because of the lockdown. So ideally, have something that you get locally. Having said this, for people who are elderly in our houses, they have certain things that you need to do for them. One, ensure that they keep having hot water or hot teas every 2-3 hours. So at least 2 or 3 sips, so that any kind of virus attacks that they get in their oral cavity gets destroyed, because the virus can't take heat. Salt water gargles if you have any kind of irritation of the throat. And the third one is steam inhalations with a little bit of Haldi in the water when you're boiling it for the steam. That kind of keeps the nasal passage also clear of the viruses. Having said this, my dear friends, I want you to live well, live healthy, ensure that you remain healthy, stay at home as far as possible, use the mask that the government says, keep your distances, all that is fine. But at the end of the day, take care of your own self. You cannot depend on others to remain healthy. You need to do something for your own self to remain healthy, and that is ensure that you do the few things I've said to keep your immune system in a state that it can react or respond in the manner it has to, not overreact, not underreact. Yeah. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it, because it's got some pearls. A lot of people can benefit from it. Please come to my YouTube channel. I'll see you there. I've got lots of lovely videos for you. And if you need my help, I have my WhatsApp number down there, which is for online consultations. You're free to contact us, and we will help you if you're in any stress. Till then, happy living, healthy living, and I'll see you soon. Bye.